Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna film like an everyday type of glam that I've been loving all week or week and a half. I've been wearing this look every single time I go somewhere. I've been trying to wear makeup more often just because I have tons of it and you know I want to look cute. So this is what I came up with. It's something very simple and very clean. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. Guys, so I already moisturized my face and I'm gonna add some more of this MAC mineralized charged water. This is like a skin hydration. My skin has been really bad lately, and I think it's because I've been swimming a lot with chlorine, and then because of the sun, and then because I've been putting lots and lots of sunscreen onto my face when I am outside in the sun. So I think that's why my skin is doing really bad right now. You could tell more when I have makeup on, and I hate when it looks patchy and nasty and it just looks like my skin is wanting to peel. And I try to exfoliate as much as I can, but I do also want to let my skin breathe a little bit because of, you know, the sun and everything. Now I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover coconut primer. I use this to also like hydrate my skin. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Professional, and this primer is more to minimize the pores of your face. If I could open, I can't even open it. So what I do is I do tapping motions onto my pores to let it really sink into my skin. Now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs foundation, which looks like this, and I have mine in the color 42 golden light, and this is in the Genius gel form. I'm not sure if they have like different kinds of forms for foundation for this. This is the only one I have ever tried. I'm just gonna grab like a foundation brush like this just so I can apply it on here onto the brush and then spread it out on my face. I go in first with this layer, and if I do need some more coverage, I do go in with a second layer. Okay, and I'm going to use my damn beauty blender for this. It gives me like a nice coverage. Right now I don't want to use something super matte and drying, even though I am oily. Okay, so I believe I have good coverage, but I like a full coverage type of foundation, so I'm gonna go in with a second pump. So just repeat the same step. Okay, now that I am done with that, I'm going to go into my brows, and I'm going to use the new Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which looks like this. I did a review on these pencils. If you guys haven't watched my video, go check it out. And I have mine in the color, it doesn't say the color. So I do my brows very simple, very fast. Just because I'm not gonna go like to the club or anything. I'm just gonna go run some errands, and I do light strokes. Okay, so my brows look kind of like sisters or cousins or something alike of that sort. I already cleaned them up. I cleaned them up with the Benefit Erase Paste in the number 2 with this little brush right here. It came in the Naked 2 palette, I believe. Yeah, Naked 3 palette. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to use the same Naked 3 palette brush, and I'm going to use the other side. And I'm going to grab MAC Soft Ochre very lightly. I'm not going to grab too much of it. I'm just going to barely dab it in. And then I'm going to put that on my lid and just work that in. Nothing too precise, just to even out the skin color. If you guys hear some working noise in the background. My neighbors are still doing something to their house. So once I am done with that, I am going to set it with a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder and this brush from Morphe. I don't even know the name or the number of it. It doesn't have a number or a name, but it's just a flat type of brush. But you can use any brush, it's just to set it. I'm barely gonna grab some, not too much, just a little bit, and just pat it on my lid. You always want to set it so it doesn't crease. So it doesn't get packed to your eyeshadow. Grab my Kat Von D shade and light eye palette, which looks like so, and I'm just gonna use this color right here. It's a peachy color. It's called Lattice, and I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush. This one's from MAC, the 286. So I'm just gonna dab that in and I'm gonna work it in. You don't have to be very, very precise or, you know, clean with this. I'm just working it all the way in. It's just a nice transition color, you can say, but I'm gonna use it for all over the crease, the lid, everything. This has been my favorite color lately. Okay, so once I am done with the transition color, or you can say, I'm gonna go in with the Naked 3 palette, and I'm gonna use one color, and it is the color Trick. This one right here, this is the color Trick, and it's just this nice like goldish auburn type of color. It's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna grab a flat shader brush. I've been using this brush right here. It's also from Morphe. I don't know the number. So what I do is, since I don't have Fix Plus, I just spray some of this MAC mineralized charged water, and I spray it like so. Just do a swipe of color, and it's gonna really, really get that color on there. I'm just gonna put it on my lid. Just swipe it on there, and just, you can see with one swipe it's really, really like wet looking. Okay, once you have that to the intensity that you want, I'm gonna grab the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, which looks like this. It's just a really tiny palette, and I'm gonna use the color Venus, which is this first color right here. It's just like a nice white color, and I'm gonna use that for my brow highlight. So I'm just gonna place that on my brow bone like so. And once that is done, I'm gonna go back in with the same blending brush, and I'm just gonna soften those edges so it doesn't look super crazy. I'm honestly done with the eyes. All I have to put is my lashes. So I'm gonna grab my eyelash curler, just curl the lashes. I'm gonna grab one coat of mascara, and you can use any mascara. I usually use the Lash Accelerator. You guys know I love this stuff from Rimmel. Just put one coat. I'm gonna be using the lashes from Kiss, and they're in the number 11. Sorry guys, which look like this. I've been using them plenty of times. These are looking kind of old already, so they're just a really nice everyday type of lash. Okay, so I already put my lashes, and they're looking a little bit crusty already, so I'm gonna have to throw these away after this use, or I'm gonna have to clean them again. So anyways, it took forever, so Sorry, it took forever doing that. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know my favorite is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, and mine's in the color medium light neutral. And the bridge of your nose, and there we go. Okay, we're gonna blend it out with the damp beauty blender as well. And I actually haven't been leaving the Laura Mercier for a long time right now, just because, like I said, my face has been really dry and peeling because of the sun. This putting concealer really makes your face look like awake. I just love it. So I'm gonna set it a little bit with the Laura Mercier, but then I'm gonna go in with another powder right now. I'm just gonna grab a little tiny bit, like this much, just so it won't crease. I'm gonna go in with the other setting powder, and I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light Face Palette, which has the same type of packaging, and I'm gonna use this light shade in the middle, which is like a banana shade. It's called Lyric. So I'm gonna grab that Kat Von D light and shade brush, which looks like this, and I'm just gonna dab that under my eyes. It gives a nice color, and it's not over drying, which I love. And I'm also gonna set the rest where I put concealer, and I am gonna also mix these first two shades right here, and they are Shadow Play and then Subconscious. I'm gonna use these two right here. So I'm gonna grab again her shade and light brush, and I'm gonna use the other side, which is for the contours. Now we're gonna go in with my blush palette and my highlight, and I'm gonna use the Becca Jaclyn Hill collab, which is such a lovely palette. And for my blush, I'm gonna use this middle shade, which is Amaretto, and a little dab of Pamplemousse, this one right here. It's such a beautiful color, and then I'm gonna dab it in that pinker shade, just a little bit, and they're super pigmented. I love it. Okay, before I go into highlight, I'm gonna clean up the bottom right here a little bit with the Laura Mercier and this new sponge that I have, but this is flat right here. I believe this is a Real Techniques brush. It's kind of like the beauty blender, but different. Has the same concept. So I'm just gonna dip it into my Laura Mercier like so, and I'm gonna clean up this area right there. So I'm just gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna go in with my highlight, and I'm gonna be using both Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop, which is the two highlights in the palette. So I'm just gonna do like a little cocktail of both, and I'm gonna go in the highest point of my cheek. Yes, girl, love it. And then a little bit up here on my lip, and then we'll do the same to the other side. I just love these highlights. They're so buttery, so pigmented, and so beautiful. I'm gonna dust that off with any brush. And I'm gonna grab a stippling brush and I'm just gonna blend everything together. This is my favorite stippling brush of all time. It's the Sigma F50, right? Yeah. Now before I finish, I'm gonna go in with my bottom. I'm gonna finish my bottom eyes. And I'm gonna use the first color in the palette, which is this one right here. And it's in the color Lateness. I'm gonna grab the MAC 266 just to line that color on my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush, and this brush is from ELF Cosmetics and it's the blending eye brush, and it's just a smaller type of brush. And I'm gonna dip it in the same color, and then I'm just gonna barely dip it in there and then buff the color out. And now I'm gonna apply the bottom lash mascara again with the lash accelerator. So once I am almost done, I'm gonna add my inner corner highlight, and for that I love to use the Anastasia Glow Kit in GLAM, and the color that I love to use is Crushed Pearl, which is this one right here. Inner corner of my eyes, like so, and it just gives it a little pop in the eyes. Okay, this thing right here is so bugging me. There, yes. Okay, so we're almost done. The last thing that I want to apply, did not want to show this, but I've been loving this liquid lipstick, and it is the Kylie liquid lipsticks in the color Cocoa K. So I'm just gonna line my lips and apply this. I'm going fairly quickly because my camera is about to die right now. Okay, so once you apply your liquid lipstick or your gloss or whatever, you are completely done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys loved this look, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't so already, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye.